Chloe? Oh, I know. It's weird for you that I'm trying to be friendly to you, but the truth is, I'm tired of these bad feelings between you and me. And, well, I want to make peace. I have an offer. What is it? Well, you see, I've noticed that Adrian really respects you, and he really values your opinion. And I just wanted to ask you a favor. If maybe you could speak well about me to Adrian? Well about you? I don't understand. Well, talk me up. Help me with Adrian. Will you do it, Marinette? And we can be best friends. Well, let me think about it. I'll tell you tomorrow, okay? Okay, bye! Bye? The next day. Marinette, how are you? Oh, hi, Adrian. Are you alone? I'll sit with you for a bit. Oh, yes, I was waiting for Alia, but she just called me and said there was an emergency and she won't be able to make it. Okay, I'll hang out with you then. And how have you been? What have you been doing? Well, since exams are done, not much. Last night, I was watching a movie, The Little Mermaid. Ooh, there's Marinette with Adrian. She must be helping me with him. I'll get closer to hear what they're saying. Yes, can you believe it? To go to such extremes for a guy? Yes, it is a bit exaggerated. They're making fun of me. Traitor, she's going to pay. But I still really liked the movie. It's cute. Let's see what I can put. They don't have anything. And that jar with a baby, what is it? I guess I'll just put that. Marinette, look what I brought you. As a peace offering, for the little favor I asked you. Oh, yes. Here you are. Oh, thank you. Coffee. And you didn't bring one for me too? Oh, Adrian, I'll bring you one tomorrow too. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, of course. I was only joking. Here, Adrian, have some. I'll share. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I was just joking. Oh, no, it's really no problem. Well, okay, if you insist. It's good. Let's see. Yes, it is good. Okay, students, today we're going to be working in the same groups we were working in yesterday. You can change seats. I was working with Adrian. Excuse me, Marinette. Sure. Oh, Adrian is so handsome. Yikes! I think I mixed up the two coffees. With this whole Marinette and Adrian thing, I forgot that today I had planned to annoy that ladybug. But I'm still going to go. Antibug, here I come. Later on, hurry, Ladybug! Antibug is attacking again! Let's go! Stop right there! And who do you guys think you are? You can't stop me! Oh, something's happening to me. Oh no, Ladybug, are you okay? Oh no! I'm feeling really bad too. Me too! My head really hurts. Ow! What is this? What's going on? Wait a second. What happened? We've become babies. The ingredient that I put in the coffee. It had a drawing of a baby. But if only Marinette, Adrian, and I drank it, how come Cat Noir and Ladybug transformed too? Unless Ladybug and Cat Noir are Marinette and Adrian. Hi, boys and girls! As most of you have realized, today we were playing with these LOL dolls that I showed you guys yesterday. The only thing I did was paint them so they looked like Ladybug, Cat Noir, and Auntie Bug. But I imagine you guys want to know how I did it, so I'm going to do it now so everyone can see. But first, we have a few things to take care of here. Before anything else, I have this bowl of ice water here. And I also have 3 of the dolls I showed you yesterday. Because in the comments, a lot of you told me that the surfer, the mermaid, and this one with white hair do change colors if I put them in water. And guess what? I did it, and yep, you guys were totally right. Look how this one changes colors. And the funniest part is that the first one that I opened was the mermaid, and I really wanted to get the doll that changed colors. And I kept saying, no, but why aren't I getting the ones that change colors? And it was the first one that I opened, because look at how her tail changes colors. When she's not in cold water, her tail is plain, and when we put her in cold water, the hearts and fins immediately turn red. So since the first doll, I got one that changed colors. But I kept saying, no, why aren't I getting the ones that change colors? And the other one that you told me also changes colors is the one that surfs. And you told me it's her hair. And yep, boys and girls, look, stars, just like you told me in the comments. Friends, that's why I love when you guys help me in the comments, because you always help me so much in things that I don't know. So here we have these 3 dolls that really did change color. So here we have the Chloe doll and the villain version, Auntie Bug. But to paint the LOL doll, I'm only going to need Auntie Bug as a model, and I'm also going to need Ladybug as a model, and also Cat Noir as a model. So ready, friends? In a few minutes, these babies are going to be these characters. And our first model is going to be Antibug. Sit over here, miss. To make Antibug, we're going to need these 4 colors of acrylic paint: white, yellow, black, and red. And I'm going to start off with this big brush first. And I'm going to use this doll because she has a ponytail, like Antibug. Even though she has brown hair and Antibug is blonde, that's a bit of a problem that we're going to fix right now. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint her hair with this white paint to use it as a base so that I can cover the dark color as much as possible. And now we're going to color her hair blonde. And we're going to give it a second coat. And now, here comes the hard part, drawing her mask. And now it's time to paint her costume on. And as a final detail, we need to paint her red dots. And Antibug has one here in the middle, 2 on this side, and 2 on this side, and a bunch of them on her costume. And the LOL baby has been completely transformed into Antibug. Our next model is going to be Cat Noir. So sit down over here, please, sir. And for him, we're going to need the black acrylic paint. We're also going to need the cat ears that came as an accessory for the baby that is like a tiger or a cat, and the boots of the baby that changes colors. And to paint his accessories, I'm going to use the medium-sized brush. The next step for making this baby Cat Noir is a bit drastic because we're going to need to cut these little curls. And the next part is a bit difficult because we're going to paint his mask. So I'm going to pick a very small brush. And I'm going to take a good look at his mask. And here we have a bit of a problem because Cat Noir's eyes are green, but the doll's are blue. So we're going to have to fix that. So I'm going to use these 2 different shades of green. So with this very, very tiny brush, I'm going to try to paint his eyes green. And inside, he has a darker shade of green. And it's time to paint his costume. This is the easiest part because all we have to do is paint the entire body black. And we're going to give it a second coat so we're sure that everything is covered. And with this yellow Play-Doh, we're going to do Cat Noir's hair. I'm going to make a ball. What I'm trying to decide is if I want to put the ears on before or after I make the hair. But I think I'm going to put them on before, so the hair will cover these parts. And I'm going to glue them with hot glue to make sure they don't fall. And with the scissors, I'm going to make holes in the Play-Doh where the ears can enter. And with the scissors, I'm going to make a few cuts here so it looks a bit more like his hair. And with this stick, I'm going to make some lines in his hair so it looks even more like Cat Noir's hair. We're missing the bell here. With hot glue, I'm going to glue this bead. And finally, the tail. I'm going to make it out of this pipe cleaner. And like that, the LOL baby has been completely transformed into Cat Noir. And now it's time for Ladybug. Sit down over here, please, miss. And we're going to start the transformation. And I know Ladybug has blue hair, but first we're going to paint it black to cover the blonde as much as possible. And now we're going to give Ladybug the blue hue. Hue, 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 hue. Am I right? Okay, anyway. And now comes the hardest part of all, which is painting the mask. And now, after the hardest part, it's time for the easiest part, which is painting her costume. And now we add her dots. Ladybug has one here, 2 on this side, and 2 on this side. Very carefully, I'm going to try to paint the collar black. And now the rest of the dots. And like that, the LOL baby is now dressed as Ladybug. Take me back before I